In all fairness, actually, if we're travelling through a reef, Sin might feel more at home with her new appearance.
Yeah,
Don't get any new appendages. It's no
That
fun
was
at all.
tortured. I'm sorry.
I'm like, dude, be careful. Remember, we still have to. Ash's, things about, human resources. We still have to do that shit. We still have to do sensitivity training.
Oh,
I
God.
couldn't get that out of the contract. I couldn't.
Oh, damn it. I don't have to go through that again.
Sensitivity? What is that?
It took me a month to stop calling
Oh wait, that's the
God Emperor.
that's the ability to. That's how hard you have to push the stick to make it move.
yes.
How many implants you have to put into it before it become a servitor?
Yeah.
So-
That comment was very open-ended, and I'm just gonna let that one go.
Yeah, that one. We can play with that one, or we can move on and not insult everybody.
Let's
I think
move
we'll
on.
do the latter.
Right, so,
So-
you heading towards the reef in the warp. It's got lots of spikes and stuff like that on
So
it.
Yep. Oh boy.
So, navigate a good Helmson's Guild Navigator is
second.
required to pass.
both of wait. Okay, so only that means that our captain
Yes.
gets to pilot again.
Yes, it does.
Because
Yep,
your
because that's
pilot
back
and your backup pilot are not here.
Yep,
Well, your
that's a pass.
navigator knows what she's doing. Can your captain pilot?
Now,
Go to push the button. Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay,
No,
Captain,
no, turn the other way. The other left.
This is why the age of driving should never be below 16.
What?
There
As
was
you,
a
as you
big-
basically ram straight through one of these shoals.
Oh.
how much damage does it do?
8 points of damage to your hull.
Is that to just the Omniscience shield, or is that
No,
to both ships?
the shadow's following you and takes 9 points of damage.
Wow.
You'd think they'd be able to hit the hole that we left behind.
Yeah, no, they get hit by the spallings, all the bits of rock that's flying out behind you.
So, we just did more damage to this damn thing in one warp jump than we did the entire combat last week.
Yes.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are fucking useless.
more specifically, I just did.
Yeah.
Right.
It's his ship. He's allowed to do damage to it.
Yeah, it is his ship. He's allowed to fly it into rocks if he wants.
No.
I'm not going to kill off
Watch
the
it. I have to
population.
repair this, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So, time to leave the warp again.
Hooray! Out we go. Oh. Up
So-
60.
Right, you'll come out on the edge of the system again. So, right, you can now start burning towards full proper.
Hooray!
That's coming out of your juice box allowance.
Yep.
Trust is upset. Oh, God. Okay, so all the hard work we did over Belka completely ruined.
Yep, absolutely completely ruined. You've got nice new sets
Oh,
of
we
scars.
just scratched the paint and a few habitable units off the sides and a couple of crew is not important.
Yeah, first thing you do when you arrive at Footfall is replace the replacement crew. It takes you a little while, of course, because the crews who go on shore leave, some of them don't come back.
Of course.
Yeah,
Still.
but you press.
They're lost.
You can easily press going new ones, so you back up to 100 crew. So,
Good.
Speaking of, did you ever figure out how we can train them up?
I haven't got a clue. That seems to be something that's completely missing.
Yes.
So
So can we just like do an acquisition roll or maybe training or something? I don't know.
yeah, I think some sort of acquisition role is probably the best way. I'm not going to let you do it that regularly though, but it's been a while, so I think if you want to try for the Omniscience shield now.
Alright, who wants to make the roll?
Is this separate from our regular acquisitions?
Oh yeah, this
or
is separate. This is just to see if you can. I'm going to put a minus 20 on it, so you want 37 or below to increase your crew to up to 40.
Who wants to be brave?
Oh,
I'll do it.
Sin's updated her picture already.
Yeah, that's what I was doing while you were debating all that.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
be good.
lordy.
Good roll.
good roll.
Dosbury dies.
Trust spends a few days doing, promoting a few good officers, you know, having a good talk around, executing a few people. And yeah, you managed to get efficiency up by 25%. It's looking good.
Sweet.
More like 10%, but sure.
I used my puns to inspire
Well,
them.
it's a 25% increase on what you were before.
It's a start.
It's a start.
Okay, so you're now in footfall with a bit more damage than you left Sultan Carmine with.
Of course.
But Bash is quite happy at the damage he's caused.
It was a learning experience.
What did you learn?
That if you turn the steering really hard in one direction, you crash into things.
I could just hear Macarius weeping.
Yes. Okay, so are you wanting to repair that damage?
Probably, yeah.
Sure. How do we do it?
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, you can go for extended, or you can try and buy. So, because it's an inhabited world with a station, it'd be a acquisition test at -10 for every 5 points of hull restored. So, it'd be 1 acquisition point per ship, pretty much. Actually, no.
Oh, or we can just get. Oh, I guess Macarius can only repair one ship at a time.
Yeah.
We could do a bit of both.
So, just standard repairs?
Yeah, it's all standard repairs, yeah.
Alright, so both of them have it's at -10 for the Omniscience Shield and -30 for for the Shadow.
Yep.
That damn
What
alien.
do you want me to repair first?
Probably the shadow, because you want to use your good rolls on that.
Might be an idea.
Alright, let's see. I have tech use of 70. Hang on, let me just look this up so that I can be sure that I'm doing this right. So, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Yep, 140. So -30 would be 110.
Okay.
All right.
Is it even worth
Wow.
rolling? Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 110. Here's my tech use.
Would you look at that? He passed on a D100 for a check above 100. Why are we surprised again?
Well, you can still fluff it on a 95.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
96 to 100, I suppose.
96,
that one.
yeah.
So how many degrees is that?
That's 110 minus 68.
5. So,
Yep.
5d5 repairs. Over the week.
5d5.
Yep.
Reroll on 6.
It's quite useful.
Well, don't bother re-rolling. You've repaired the hull. You only had 9 hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's close enough.
Oh, is better.
Yeah.
So you're too good at repairing. He just goes, oh, it doesn't matter if I damage it, just get fixed up when I get to the next stop.
Pretty much.
I'm
Right.
actually doing it deliberately, just so I can watch what you do and learn.
You can actually, if you want to. I mean, you could try to watch and learn and get it as a.
No, I can actually take tech use this thing.
Huh?
I
Oh, you can already take it.
Oh, really?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, that's useful. I mean, I'm not always going to be here. Or maybe we'll be split up or something. That it's useful.
that
to have-
sounded a little ominous.
No, eventually he'll just upload himself into the machine, thinking it's the Matrix, before remembering what setting it is, and just becoming a servitor.
Okay, so on to the I know what the ship's called. Omnissiah's
Here
Shield.
now.
All right, this time it's versus 130.
96. Yay!
And I rolled even better.
Yeah, five degrees of success again.
versus 130.
Ooh, isn't it?
Yes,
Yep.
6 degrees.
Yeah.
Talking complete bollocks.
Yep, so that's 66, 65. Why a D5? Why not a D6?
Because fuck logic.
All right, here's
Because
5
they'll
of them.
play with only D10s.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
For fuck's sake, roll out, damn it.
Going well?
He's having to perform guarded maintenance
Everything,
on the
everything
dice.
I've been near today is broken.
Yeah, well, good.
All right,
That's good
five.
enough, isn't it?
That's
5
enough.
and
Yeah.
10. Yeah, that's 10 hit
That's
points.
10
at least.
already.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 12.
Right. After 2 weeks, you've finished repairing up both ships.
Okay.
During
Uh,
those
Spend
2 weeks,
something
can they have been searching out what the hell happened to the shadow? What the shadow of Cicero, whatever the hell it used to be?
I was about to say, what's gather information in this setting? Because we probably want to use it.
Inquiry.
Yeah, inquiry.
Does anybody actually have that?
I bet
Trust.
Trust does.
Yeah, that's trust. That's what trust
Oh,
should
yeah.
be doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, why did I not
Sorry.
think of that?
I
That's
have
cool.
knowledge of rogue traders and the Imperial Navy.
Yeah,
My
makes
knowledge is the Imperial Creed, the War, Imperium, Archaeotech, Xenos, Imperial Tactics, the Underworld. It doesn't let me put any more in that little special skill area for some reason.
I don't suppose any of you have Forbidden Law rogue traders, do you? Because that just sort of seems like what a Xenophilia ship might fit under.
That exists.
I don't know, it could do. I mean, I don't think most people would advertise having a Xenotech ship.
Information rogue traders, I don't have that available yet. Secret Tongue rogue traders I would have, but
Yep.
until no, not even rank 3 will I get. I don't see. Yeah, no. Cipher rogue traders rank 4. Yeah, I don't get anything regarding rogue traders. That's really.
Let's see.
Well, I think you'll be able to use Inquiry anyhow, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
flat
can get it,
inquiry check, you
please.
can need to try.
Yeah.
yeah.
Forbidden-
Let's see, it's 46 for me, so.
Wow, you don't know anything.
Let's fate. I'm gonna fate that one.
And roll even worse.
Yeah,
Whatever.
No one's really
So
willing to
inquiry is a
talk to you.
basic skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
inquiry
it's
is
basic,
basic.
so I can all roll it. I
Oh,
can roll it
God.
at 12 because I
And
just
it-
lost
I
the
can roll at
fellowship.
15.
I could roll at 18.
Crew can roll at the crew can roll at 30.
Well, 20. 'cause
They
we
can roll
trained.
at 40.
40.
40.
Wait,
straight,
wait.
Right.
Would the crew be trained in inquiry?
No, I'm not going to let the crew go around. You're not going to use the crew for your fact-finding mission. They're
Okay,
repairing
First
the
time we
ship.
think of letting the crew do anything, and you say no.
Hey, the crew have done things before.
Oh, screw it. Alright, shall we?
Yeah, they led the murder servitors right into our own ship.
But that went really well after they figured out what how the targeting system works.
I can shadow somebody, and I don't know. I would have to know where they are in crew. Shadowing might not be useful right now.
Should we all at least just try inquiry checks? I know most of us are rolling at half
Sure.
skill, but...
Sure, why not?
Oh, hell no!
I
I
passed
passed.
Bash is...
by
Not bad.
a degree of success.
Good lord!
So Trust
hell?
spends 2 weeks, checking his contacts, hanging around in bars, doing all the legwork, and he comes back and Bash, Macarius, and Sin have basically sat down in a bar and started talking to the right person.
Meanwhile, Aubrey appears to have gone to the same bar and just fallen asleep under the table. Because I don't know what the hell that run was.
I need a drink to forget this ever happened.
Schnozberry, of course.
You make a point of asking the bartender if he's got Snosbury, and then seem very, very disappointed that you think an establishment such as this should have Snosbury schnapps. I mean, he's never even heard of it.
Well, I'll have to
And he
provide
calls
him with
himself a
examples.
bartender.
All right. So asking round, no, it's not a name that's pretty much on any records for the Imperium.
Well, of course, the Shadow of Cicero isn't, but the old
Well, the
name.
Shadow of Telphus, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, the Shadow of Telphus now. There's got no real records of it.
Does anyone know anything about a ship with whatever that weapon is?
The Shard.
Shard
no.
Gap.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big distinctive feature.
yeah.
No, they
Actually,
can't.
I've got a question about that.
Yeah, what about it?
The weapon. It says right next to it that 2d5 hull if destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
can't be
if it's
unpowered
destroyed,
either.
yeah, it basically blows up and destroys more of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got its own funny internal power generator the Imperium can't work out, which goes nova if it becomes unpowered.
It also does that if you try and take it to pieces.
What?
And I'm not kidding. You can't take it to pieces.
No, sorry, that was
They-
me just trying to understand what Trust was saying. You want the
Oh.
shelf and not the bottles. You're just
No,
going
the
to get
whole
given
shelf.
the furniture.
The top shelf is the top shelf is everything.
Oh yeah, I know. But given
He
that
wants
wording,
these.
given
Yeah.
the wording, the guy's just going to go, okay, I'll leave the bottles here and give you the shelf.
I'm so depressed. I'm going to drink a shelf.
Just pass it into the liquidizer.
Oh god. Wood chipping beer.
I need something really hard in order to mess myself up for now.
Well,
He's
it's
better
been nice
now.
knowing your liver. And
Won't
your-
need it for long.
yeah.
Once I get decadence, I can drink, bricks and be fine.
Well, you could drink your own schnozberries and probably be fine. That'd be a thing.
Ugh.
Right. So
You could
so
drink
ship's
the
in there.
unrefined schnozberry.
Oh, that's a dangerous business.
That's like eating
Right.
straight potatoes. Apparently, those are poisonous or something. I don't know.
So yeah, the best
real knowledge?
best you know, there's no records of the ship, which in itself is suspicious.
Is
Yeah.
it a type of ship that you would see around here? I mean,
Well, you see everything out here. It's the Expanse. Everyone kind of grabs whatever they have and comes out to the Wild West. So you see, brand new ships, ancient ships, pretty much everything.
Probably also a lot of Navy renegades, and the Navy loves using Cobras, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So Cobra's quite a common ship type as well.
Okay, well, if we can't find anything on the Shadow of Telphus, can we do an inquiry check on whether or not we can work out if Zerzan has any holdings outside of the Lectrian cluster?
Yeah.
I can do that. Hopefully.
You say that, but... Oh, no, you can.
okay.
Ah!
The shelf clearly cleared your mind.
I just needed some,
Shelf, help.
liquefied wood in order to get my head straight.
I'm not even making that joke.
It's a
I'm
squid.
not either. I'm not going there.
The first
Trust
time I
your-
give you guys an opening.
Trust, you're a pun smith, you're not an innuendo smith. Get it right.
Yeah, indeed. Alright.
Hammer your wood out later. Oh, god damn.
Apparently he.
Pinky!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently he's not known for having many bases. He was in the Demarius system though, which is kind of to the Corbett area of
Yep.
the cluster. Yeah,
Oh.
apparently he was doing some
Example.
trading around there, but after that he kind of disappeared and then reappeared with his wife and claiming the clusters like a new almost sector.
Interesting how he managed to do all that off of an unclassified world.
Can
Well,
we get
since-
some virus bombs? Or
No.
other exterminatus class weapons?
I don't think this is that kind of establishment.
No.
I don't like virus bombs. They're wasteful.
A lance can.
I know Lance can
can
mess up
do
a
that,
planet,
though.
but it's not quite as impressive as just shooting one round and blowing up the planet.
The problem is with virus bombs, if we ever actually want to use the stuff for ourselves, you can't touch a planet that's been virus bombed for centuries. I
I
know
know.
we're bad with our warp jumps, but we may actually want some of the stuff he has down there.
And
Yeah.
it's very wasteful of trained personnel.
That
Not only that, but we can steal his more of his ships.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking they may well be heretics, psychers, and
well, that's what the
Well-
lance is for. Burning them out.
it'd be much easier to do it with a virus bomb.
I know, but we could still use the planet after lancing it, whereas we
If
could.
we find it's full of witches and what have you, then that's when we have a friendly chat with the Inquisition and
You never have a friendly.
I
The
think
Inquisition don't do friendly.
A polite chat with the
they're
Inquisition.
lovely people once you get to know them.
Okay.
Oh god.
Since I know the area, since we now know the rough area where the activity sort of took place,
Yep.
I could do. I could probably. Will I get a bonus to my next inquiry check or scrutiny or?
Yeah, I'll
probably-
give you a bonus as long as you're kind of hunting down along those lines. Yeah.
Yes, I trying to use my I think like so I can find like a good contact for the underworld in order to get inside information.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, we
I
have
mean,
the code phrase, so
True.
That's true.
True. I can do that and use that for my. They'll narrow down on the search, and I can use that and see what pops up. So cool. My current would that be inquiry or scrutiny now because of that.
Still inquiry at this point, I think.
Okay. What kind of bonus do I get for knowing? Since we now know the passphrase and the general area search now.
I'll give you a plus 20.
Okay then. Let's give it a roll here. Whoosh.
Good roll.
Okay, so that's my inquiry. That's plus 20. It's 66. So that is 4 levels of success.
Well, that'll do you. So, it takes you a couple of days, dropping names in the right place. But you do kind of come up with the contacts. People know that he has people who wander in and out the system, his own spy network that comes around. And you get the name of one of them. It takes you a couple of days, but you manage to actually get it. And he's one he's actually in system at this time.
I wonder if we could set up a fake meeting since we know the passcode. Yeah, we can do that.
That's
Oh.
yeah, that's actually possible.
set up a fake meeting, capture him, and then give him some nice little truth drugs.
And if only Seb were here, it'd be really easy.
Oh yeah, but he's not, so
Yeah.
No, should take interrogate.
Man, if I had Mimic, that'd be awesome. Just literally pretend to be him. But you don't get that for a while yet. Could have swore I picked up Disguise. It's not saving my damn skills.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that
Yeah, I
would
got-
do this at all.
Yeah, Disguise is rank 1. I bought that. What the hell?
Oh, that'll be your fellowship then if you haven't leveled it
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
it's
I-
there. I have to keep clicking unremarkable every time also.
Yeah, I know you have to do talents. 'cause
Talents never stick.
it's fantasy grounds.
I have.
Yeah, it's this thing is like I leave my notes, but it's just not saving a lot of time. I think I'll just have to spend this week searching everything and post up my
Yep.
entire deal.
Yep.
Like okay, here's everything I bought. Then I'll try to update Fantasy Grounds, hopefully. Anyway,
yeah, I did that not too long ago, so
okay, I got this guy. It's unremarkable.
so while he's doing that, can I buy that Sentinel that I want?
You can have a go anyway. How hard is it to buy a Sentinel?
Sentinel is average.
Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose they are the most common.
The
Yep, availability average.
God, you kind of chuck
That
them.
would be Into the Storm on page. What page is it?
Oh, hang on, I'll have a go. If it's
186.
if it's only average, could you please pimp it out?
Could I please what?
Just take the opportunity to put some ridiculous gubbins on it if it's only average, because I'm fairly sure that means you get a bonus to
Yeah, average is
acquire
really-
one.
Yeah.
At least I'm reasonable.
Well, you choose one: a multi-laser, an autocannon, or for some reason a power lifter.
Yeah, because they're also sometimes used in like construction and that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I think from Alien.
That would make it a melee weapon with 2d10 plus 10, penetration 2, and unwieldy. I'm thinking getting the multi-lasers because that's a range of 250. It's a heavy weapon and 10 shots with a clip of 100.
You could do a
That's
bit
a
of
lot of
damage with
lasers.
that.
Yeah, and if I attach a few, link a few hell guns to that, then I'd do a whole lot more damage. So, just get one of each, the multi-laser and autocannon. It's the autocannon's single 2-shot burst and 5-shot auto. 40-10 plus 5 impact, penetration 4, clip 60. Reload 2 full.
What page is it on, actually? Sorry, I've completely lost it.
I said 186, I believe.
Alright, hang on. In which case, you probably do want to get one of both, yeah, actually.
Yeah, since they're just average.
Oh, but isn't there some negative modifier for vehicles just because they're huge?
Oh yeah, there is. It's just a negative 10, though. It's straight up negative 10.
Oh, well, in which case, you
So
just
it's
roll it
add-
0 again.
Instead of being average, it would be, I think... What's it?
Well, it'll be difficult again.
Whatever.
Yeah. It would just cancel out the average.
Being average... Yeah. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
just
it's-
scarce, so it'd be plus 0.
Exactly that, yeah.
And if we're getting a squad sized, so 3 through 5, right?
Can you make bigger sentinels?
Yeah, let's just get squad size trivial. That's plus 20, and we're not. There's no craftsmanship on this, so. Nice. That would be a plus 20 to our roll total.
Yeah, which would be
76?
no 77 because you just got plus
77.
1. You just increase your Snosbury out sales.
Alright, so we'd be rolling against 77. I think I can go that. Alright, buying 5 of them then. 3 laser, 2 autocannon.
Sounds good.
Alright, 77. Got him.
Yep. You
Sweet.
3 mint sentinels.
5.
5 mint.
Five.
5 mint sentinels.
2 with multi-lasers and 2 with autocannons. That's awesome.
Let's see.
2 and 3.
And the people that pilot them, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume you get the crew with them.
It's just a single person. It's all driver operated.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think, like, something I can do with my acquisition. Getting something that would help my disguise ability would be good for today, because getting that awesome weapon, I won't be able to use it until I actually get into rank 3 to train into the exotic weapon. Let's see.
You're rank
Oh,
4.
we're rank 4, so...
Oh, rank 4? Man, I'm completely losing. Oh, wait, man, I completely. Man, what the crap?
This is why you spend your experience,
No wonder I
Joe.
haven't been buying that great of skills. Like, man, I've been buying so many of these lower skills.
Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear.
We're
oh
rank
dear.
4? Damn.
Yeah, we've just got into rank 4 the last session.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's how I got Flesh's
why
week 2.
That's how I rolled a navigator mutation.
Okay,
You
I
became
got
a
one.
hack.
Alright then, I gotta completely fix this.
While he's doing that...
Yeah, who else wants
That's gonna take a while.
Wow!
Okay, while he's...
Frost is rebuilt.
Whoopsie. I will... sorry, did you have something planned there, Go?
Yeah, I'm just saying that considering how much I've been using my weapon MIU, think anybody can get some of those. I could probably install them on you. Free action to shoot.
I think MIUs have to have...
Yeah, I think they're kind of
the
tech
basis of
based.
tech priest.
Well, you need-
No, that's just the MIU. The weapon MIU's anybody.
Alright. Yeah, see, that's actually quite a... Sorry, now I just have the wonderful image of sort of having 3 bolters. One in each hand, one in MIU.
Where would you
Yeah,
attach the...
let's see,
No,
it's
no,
the-
what are you going to ask that?
Let's see. Yeah, weapon MIUs are in common use by mercenaries.
Okay,
The normal version is only granted to the Adeptus Mechanicus. This version is more simplified. While not as elaborate, it is easier to use and a favorite of many militant professions.
Okay, is there a limit on what you can put in the one that isn't the tech priests?
The MIU weapon interface, I think it's only up to a basic weapon.
I thought it was basic. I thought it might have been pistol even.